My name is Keith Shawe. I have been working in Afghanistan for 13 years now. My current sort of role is as a consultant applying systems thinking to how an organization like the United Nations Development Programme might need to change to remain relevant and adapt to the changing context. You can only be in such a place for 13 years if you can cope with constant change and, of course, quite a degree of danger. A friend of mine was killed recently, for example. Somebody put a car bomb on the car he was traveling in. So it's very serious, but the importance of the work drives me, I think, and I'm really interested in what I'm doing. I've come to this course, I suppose, by a very strange path. It was in September 2001, the week of 9/11, that I was sitting in my kitchen thinking what to do with my life. I just turned down a very interesting job offer, didn't know quite why, and I mapped out then what principles would guide me going forwards. Two things came up: photography and choosing work that I found deeply interesting. So then I just looked on the internet, and Open University popped up first, but then I asked around and found that it was a very high quality course, but still didn't really know what I was embarking upon. So I started in May 2019, and I've since done 2 units and absolutely loved it. The key though for me is to choose master's course that has modules which relate directly to my work, so that I can fit the study time in and justify it to myself, because if the module informs how you do your work, that makes a huge difference to the quality of my work. And that's really what I've noticed, is this particular master's has allowed me, one, to actually be seen as credible to take on this role, so it got me the job, and two, has allowed me to perform much better than I could have done without taking the course. The support that I've received from the Open University has been, honestly, I can say, exceptional. This is my, I think it's my 6th degree course that I've embarked upon. And in each of those courses, well, they were all very different in approach, of course, but this is a distance learning only course. There's no face-to-face time, so supervision and tutoring support is pretty critical. So I found that my current tutor on the unit that I'm doing at the moment, always available, very interested in what I'm doing, and so I'm gaining yet another level of input from having that tutoring support that I would normally have got in any of the other courses that I've done. I found that really useful, actually. What has been a highlight for me with studying with the OU has been the sudden realization that some of the ways of thinking, some of the concepts that I didn't think of questioning before, are suddenly now up for questioning. For example, in my own work, we have concepts like best practice or mainstreaming or problems and solutions. I never thought to question these things, and I find myself now speaking to my work colleagues and suggesting that there might be another way to look at those concepts. They may be not that data is not the only thing, that you might want to combine data and analysis with thinking about human behavior.